You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am so hungover. You do not mess around. You do not mess around here in French Canada. So I was thinking about it, and I've been a comedian for about 10 years, and in my 20s, I talked a lot about drinking, because that's what you do. You have a crap job, and you drink, and you eat garbage at your desk. And then in my 30s, I started to become more of an adult, and once in a while, things get out of hand when you're drunk. But what scares me about drinking as I get older is this. In my group of friends, I am the alpha, obviously. Look what I do for a living. But in general, I am the one, I call the Uber, I print the Groupon. I'm the one galvanizing everyone. So what worries me, if I do something dumb when I'm drunk, what hope do the sheep who I lead have? We were out the other night and we were hammered. And by the other night, I mean last night. We were hammered. Like the kind of drunk where you can't even read. Okay? And then you realize it's because you're in Chinatown. Actually, you know you're messed up when you're in Chinatown and you can read. Oh, ancient secrets, not so hidden. So, we're walking through there and we walk into a bar. I'm reticent to say that it was a club because I'm 33, but there was a dance floor and a DJ and I had on like a little bit of body glitter. Okay. Right about now, you're probably wondering, Iliza, why are you wearing body glitter? I will tell you, just for laughs, because my date was late to pick me up. Gentlemen, you must know something. Every single woman in this room has a list of things that she does to get ready. No matter how much makeup she wears or how little, we have a checklist, whether it's brushing your teeth, filing down a horn, polishing a hoof, putting on blush. We all have a thing that we do. Every woman has a list of things she does to get ready. And when she's done with that list, there is an apex, nay, a pinnacle of attractiveness that every woman is capable of reaching. There's a point where we're not getting any hotter. And every minute that you're late to pick us up is one more minute we spend messing with our makeup and we start to get uglier, okay? Yeah, one time my date was an hour late, I grew a tail. Like it gets worse. This guy walked in, it was only 30 minutes, thank God. I'm on the ground, there's caboodle shrapnel everywhere. I've got half a Wet n Wild lip gloss. I'm like, stay back, I'm a pretty girl. Like it gets worse. Because what happens is we have all this time, so we start messing with more. The more time you have to get ready, the worse it can be. The best advice I can give as a woman, not the best, but for the purpose of this set, the best piece of advice I can give, if you're putting on your makeup, give yourself 1 hour. 1 hour for the makeup. Hair is like another story. Give yourself 1 hour for the makeup, set a timer, girls, and when that timer goes off, chefs, put your knives down, step away from your plates. You be done. You be done, okay? Because we think we can add things. That's what happened with that body glitter. I found that body glitter, which in hindsight, wasn't even body glitter. It was straight up craft glitter. And as an adult, I was like, this needs to go on my face, right? And I convinced myself I could make it look good. I convinced myself I could do a classy amount of body glitter. But do you ever think that? Do you ever think to yourself that because you're not trashy, you can pull off doing something that's trashy? You're like, I can wear fingerless gloves. I went to McGill. Like it's okay for some reason. That's how I felt about that body glitter. Balcony, I found it and I was like, I'll just do a little bit. I'll just do a little bit. I'll just do a winter frost. Not a term, not a makeup term. Am I Elsa? Is it Frozen? What's a winter frost? Just let it go. Just do a little bit more. Maybe I'll just highlight my orbital rim. Yes. That way when we're dancing, the light will hit it and it'll be like, bing, anime, ah. Just keep going. 5 more minutes later, maybe I'll just highlight my jawbone so he knows I come from good chewing stock. Just keep going. 5 more minutes later, sparkle fish. So now, I look like a goddamn road flare and we're in public. So, we walk into this bar and one of the difficult parts about being a woman, besides everything, is that we're constantly battling time. In the long run, we're worried about weight gain, wrinkles, society rejecting us as a whole. But minute to minute, we are messing with and fixing everything. We are fixing our clothes and our hair and our makeup and our thongs and our bras and our mustaches. Braid it, beat it, set it. Because If one thing is off, then the night is ruined, Scott. Like, it has to be perfect. One time, I left my house without mascara on. I did a U-turn on a 4-lane highway. Like, no! They will see the whites of my eyes. And gentlemen, I certainly don't want to leave you out. If you think it's exhausting to hear about that madness, try living in this head, man, okay? We are tired all the time. Fun scientific fact about women that I made up on the way here. Women get 4 minutes out of every 24-hour cycle where our brain tells us to stop messing with everything. We get 4 minutes of rest. 4 minutes where we stop messing with our hair, I saw you, messing with our jackets and everything. 4 minutes of a mental ceasefire. We get 4 minutes a night where our brain finally sends a message like, homeostasis achieved. You're like, oh. Thank you so much. Good night, Montreal.